So let's get straight into it, man. This situation got S trafficking written all over it, bro. Ladies, attention. If you traveling out there and you going to these different cities, these urban cities, make sure you are keeping your head on a swivel and handling things with precaution. Don't be just putting your drink down, drinking from everybody, and indulging in DURGS, DRUGS with anybody, man. This is about Raina Dunlap. She's an Instagram baddie, man. Came up missing. They found her, unalive. But the situation, how she was found, is very, very. It looks staged, and it just don't look right. Hopefully, she get justice. Check this out.
Famous.
A social media influencer with striking looks and a vibrant personality.
She's lit up any room she came into.
Karen Raina Dunlap built a large following online. She had over 80,000 followers on X, formerly Twitter, and another 17,000 on Instagram.
She liked pressing buttons and pushing folks, and she used to call herself kind of like a shock jock or queen of chaos.
The 30-year-old kept her audience engaged, sometimes posting on X up to 50 times a day.
She was
Bro, she only 30 years old. Beautiful young lady, man. I'm sad that this happened, but this is crazy, man.
controversial, and she enjoyed that.
A resident of College Park, Maryland, Raina was close to her younger sister.
We used to go to the movies often. It was like one of the most favorite things she liked to do. That was one of my most fondest recent memories I've had of her.
Now her family clings to those memories. The last time.
Look, sister pregnant. You know what I'm saying? That baby ain't about to never meet her auntie, man. You feel me? Ain't never about to meet her auntie, y'all, from some senseless BS, man. It's crazy.
Time they heard from Raina was just before the holidays.
I got a voice message from her on November the 9th, and it wasn't from her number. And so, but when I called back, I didn't get any answer.
So look, her mom got a voice message from a different number that was her. That already screaming suspicious activities to me. You know what I'm saying? But from what they was saying in here, you know what I'm saying, from another documentary I watched, is that the girl used to spend long extents of time away from home, bro. Another thing, women, y'all can't just be going MIA on y'all whole tribe, bro. Put that, that safety feature on. Send people your location. Check in with people. I get it, we like to isolate, but sometimes we gotta check in and let people know, hey, I'm here, this is where I'm going. Let somebody know your whereabouts. For real.
At the time, they had no cause for alarm.
She would just, disappear for months, and then she would pop up again and disappear for months and pop up again.
But as the weeks passed without any contact.
So since she popping up and disappearing for months on end, you know what I'm saying, if something happened to her, you know what I'm saying, about time people, get wind of it, like she missing, she been long gone a long time ago. You feel me? And them are perfect victims for S traffickers, bro. People that don't really got a tribe, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I mean, for real.
They became concerned.
I just thought it was odd that she hadn't reached out. Like, she didn't call anybody on Christmas. She didn't call anybody on my mom's birthday, just a few days after Christmas.
Nearly 3 weeks after Raina's last tweet, her sister Kira turned to TikTok.
Hi everyone, so this is a TikTok call to action, TikTok call to help. I think.
Shout out TikTok, bro. TikTok can be used as a tool for a lot of things, man. It's a lot of TikTok investigators out here that be putting it together. You feel me? Shout out to y'all, man. For real.
Something really bad happened to my sister. Her name is Raina. I'm just looking for anybody that has been in contact with her or that has heard from her in the past month.
Tips poured in. TikTokers reported seeing Raina 400.
Bam, TikTok. TikTok. TikTok don't be playing, bro. Say what y'all want about the TikTok investigators, bro. But they do their thing, bro. They need to put these people on payroll. For real, for real.
Miles away in Cleveland, Ohio. Then a big break would come through the same site. Someone tipped the family about an unidentified body matching Raina's description. Shockingly, it was found in an abandoned house in Cleveland. But why would she be in the Midwest? Kira had an idea.
Bando. They got this beautiful young queen in a bando. This is crazy. Like trash.
She was pursuing a dream of reality TV fame.
This is why she was in Cleveland. Baddies Midwest was filming in Cleveland when she was following where the baddies were because she wanted to try to get on the show.
Streaming channel Zeus Network, where Baddies airs, issued a statement to True Crime News saying in part, this young lady's death is not affiliated with the network. She was not cast in the series, and the network did not meet with her.
That's crazy. I mean, I get it. If it don't have nothing to do with y'all, like, y'all could have at least said, we send our condolences or something. Yeah, that's all y'all gotta say. Y'all just instantly disassociating yourselves with this lady. You know what I'm saying? No, hey, we wish damn, no condolences? That's suspicious to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. It just seemed like y'all just instantly just, we gonna separate ourselves from that, and we gonna stay over here, and we ain't got no ends with this. But chances are, bro, real talk, bro, whether they knew that she was there or not, ain't nobody about to go wave to Cleveland for a Baddies audition and miss the audition, especially when you ain't from Cleveland. Like, what the fuck you gonna be doing? Hello?
Family members traveled to the house where Raina's body was found. They gave us exclusive photos and video from the scene.
On January the 16th, someone discovered her in a far back room, and she was there with just her sweatshirt, a t-shirt, and pants, no socks, no shoes.
Y'all seen that house? That bando? Bro, this is scary, bro. This is scary. Just to know somebody had that lady up in that house, bro. That bando, young lady, a woman. It's crazy.
And someone alerted a neighbor, and the neighbor alerted police.
Outside, a teddy bear and flowers in the snow. Inside, broken furniture and trash. According to the police report, a dead body was found clothed in a bed upstairs. There were needles and drugs on a nearby dresser, and they saw no signs of foul play.
The police never called me. The Emmy called me to tell.
It's a whole bando. Y'all seen that? That's where she was found at, bro. In a bando. It don't even look like it's no heat up in that place. Like, how is people sleeping in a place with no heat? Do the place got electricity? Like, seriously. Like, how was a person sleeping there? Like, what went on with this story, bro? I'm gonna give my conclusions at the end. I don't want to keep interrupting, but this crazy.
Me that my daughter's body had been found, and the police make arrangements to come get her. I was in shock, and my next question was, are you sure it's her? And they said they identified her by her fingerprints.
The toxicology
That's a mom's worst nightmare, to find out your daughter is deceased in a whole different state. So I want to send my condolences to her family, man. It's crazy, bro. I can just imagine the anxiety they went through from the plane ride to not knowing if it's her, to get into that abandoned house and seeing the conditions that they say that she was sleeping in. And it's crazy. Like, I know she feel like, damn, what happened to my baby? Like, this is crazy, bro. That's why I think this got ass trafficking written all over it, bro. Watch how suspicious this sounds.
report is still pending, but Raina's heartbroken family is adamant. They say she never used hard drugs and feel she met foul play.
There was nothing, no drug paraphernalia on her body, around her body, in the immediate area, no residue on her body, no track marks, no needle marks, nothing.
Family members noticed blood on her clothes.
She had on this very dirty, oversized sweatshirts that had blood stained on the front. And underneath that, she had on a extra large Calvin Klein t-shirt that had a concentrated amount of blood.
Look at that. See that?
They wait for answers. The family hopes police will solve the mystery of what happened to Raina Dunlap, the young woman whose dream of stardom was suddenly cut short.
She was a big sister that anybody would have hoped for. I really miss her a lot.
Sad, bro. Okay, what I gotta say about this, later on down the line, I'm pretty sure after this, they found out some evidence. Okay, the one of the first things that I noticed is her toxicology report came out with nothing in her system. Matter of fact, they pinpointed exactly to secondhand cigarette smoke being in her system. Like she was around somebody smoking a cigarette. She didn't even have marijuana in her system, bro. You know what I'm saying? But they was at first calling this a drug OD until the mom went and got a private autopsy. And that's how the mom found out she ain't even had this in her system. You feel me? But this is the crazy thing about it, right? They found D-rugs in the home, by the girl, paraphernalia, right? So it's like somebody staged it there. You feel me? But it was a nurse that got on and was talking about the way this girl died. Matter of fact, they found out she died from a stroke. You know what I'm saying? And from her being 30 years old, they like what made her have a stroke? Cause she was 30. That's not common. Do your family got a history of having strokes? And the lady, the mom was like, nah, we don't have that. So the doctor came up with the conclusion it can be a couple things. It could have been starvation or dehydration. You feel me? Or she could have been placed like tied up or in a certain area sitting down for a long amount of time that made a blood clot form. You know what I'm saying? Because a stroke is a blood clot. You know what I'm saying? So what they thinking happened is that somebody held her in captivity and didn't feed her for like 10 days or something, and she just passed away from a stroke from starvation and dehydration. Because when you're not drinking water, your blood, get real thick, and it can make blood clogs. You feel me? But what I think happened with this situation, man, is why I say S trafficking, bro. I think this girl went down to that audition, bro. And somewhere along the lines of she met with some people and probably thought these people was cool people and they was gonna hang out. They must have put something in her drink or something, and was up from there because she went to go get a R test while she was down there. She went to some clinic and got an R test while she was down there. So they said she was raped. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, man, it just seemed like she was held in captivity, and I think somebody was using her and abusing her in a way. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't want her. They didn't unalive her intentionally. They just kept her around for that reason, and it just got S trafficking written all over it, bro. And this story give me chills because it's like, dang, like somebody really keep a person captive. It's really people out here that really do this to a person, bro. Some sick individuals, bro. But another thing I'm gonna say is from her, I don't want to put this on her. You know what I'm saying? But for real, I gotta speak it how it is, bro. Her going MIA on her family and been doing that, it says S trafficking, bro. Whether she was S trafficking out herself or she had somebody that was standing down on her like a pimp or something like that. It was one of the two, bro. That's how I feel, cause she been going MIA. Plus, if you look at her Instagram, it have that type of material. You know what I'm saying? She's showing off her body, different hotel rooms. You know what I'm saying? If you know the game, you know the game. You know what I'm saying? And I think she probably bumped into a trick down there in Cleveland, and they probably, you know what I'm saying, met her up at a certain place, put something in her drink, and took her with them, and just kept her alive so they can do you know what. You know what I'm saying? But this is a crazy story, man. Ladies, be safe out here. Don't let nobody get you in a situation like this, man. And with Zeus Network, they could have done better, bro. And you know what I'm saying? If somebody seen this girl at these auditions, man, y'all need to come out and say it. You know what I'm saying? Because this story need to come together, bro. Because it ain't what they was portraying it to be, bro. This is completely as trafficking or some type of foul play, bro. It says it all over there, bro. Think about if you had a family member or a daughter or a little sister, you would want to find out what happened and you would want justice for the person that did this to her, bro. Because they trying to make this look like a D-rug overdose, but the autopsy ain't saying the same. And that's, you know what I'm saying? This is a crazy story. RIP, baby girl, bro. I wish justice for the family, man, and hope shit like this can stop happening. You know what I'm saying?